I'm just a simple guy who lives in the village. I know, yes, in the streets, people have been singing my name. It's not in Zimbabwe alone. I can tell you the whole world. I've traveled, I've gone to the UK, I've gone to America, I've gone everywhere. I'm sure all of you know those cars. I didn't buy them from an auction. I buy them straight from Rolls Royce. If you go to the dealership in South Africa, I'm actually the youngest Rolls Royce client. I was born and raised in a poor family. It was not as bad as we can sleep without eating. I didn't go to A level, not even a single day that I've ever thought of applying for a job, because I knew that I'm not gonna get a better job. Therefore, I took my way, and it worked, and it's working. Right now, those people that went to school, they work for me. They explain to talk to me. I didn't go to school to their level, but I need them. You see, I need them because of their experience. So when I refused to go to A level, it was a big problem, right? But I never listened. The way I was acting, it was like I knew, all right? Because if I tell you, I left them when I was 17. She cried. My mom, she came with a brother. She cried. I met her in town, I remember, in Seke Road, number 1 Seke Road. She cried. I didn't listen. It's like I knew exactly. It's like I was talking to God, right? And trust me, 18 years, I bought my first car, you see? So it's like I knew what I was doing, But truth of the matter, she wanted me to go, to A level, maybe end up with university, I didn't have time for that. By the time I was trained, I was driving an X5. I was already in the streets. People, they knew that there's a boy called Genius. He's also gonna come, like nightlife when you go to the club, who could also afford to buy ourselves expensive drinks, not as much as what we can do today. But, I was living a very comfortable life for a 20-year-old person. I had a friend who was working for Angolan embassy. This friend, he told me his boss was looking for LPG, which is liquefied petroleum gas. Most people, they know it as cooking gas. As a middleman, I went to look for gas, which I managed to find, and then called him to say I found the gas. Guess what he did? He came with the empty cylinders, which we managed to fill. I managed to convince this guy who used to sell gas along Seke Road, and he managed to trust me. He filled the cylinders. We went to deliver the cylinders. It was just trust. I managed to sell them. I got paid. When I got paid, I went back to pay him his amount for his gas. I was left with a good profit. But it was the first money that I've made in my life. Trust me, that it was on a Friday. What I did, I managed to buy a cell phone. This was 2002. When I bought a cell phone, I couldn't wait. So what I did, I went to the club from Friday to Sunday. Monday, man was finished. I'm left with the phone without a SIM card. So the phone didn't have a SIM card. Now I'm stressed, my phone is not ringing. So you know what you do at a younger age? Especially, the phones were still new at that time, 2002. You just put a ringing tone, and answer and start talking to yourself, because I didn't have a SIM card. Even if I had a SIM card, I don't think my phone was gonna ring anyway. No one was gonna call me. So either way, I wanted to show off. I'm a show off. You see, I wanted to show off. So, I end up putting, the ringer and talk to myself. So that's how I even started the gas empire, which is in every country. I'm now into diesel, petrol, retail. I'm now, doing so many things because I look at the margin. You see, the margins that we're getting in cars, they used to be too good. They, when I say good, I mean they were good. Right now, they're still okay. To someone who is starting, I need real money, man. You look at me, you see money, I need money. So at the end of the day, I cannot deal with small profits. So I still do gas, but not as big as before. I'm big in there. So the only problem that we have, like any other person, I'm a lack of things. I'll spend the money, the money get finished. When the money gets finished, I get back to square zero and think, shit, what am I going to do again for me to go back to where I was yesterday? But it was not like I was, like, to answer your question, I've never been in that position where you think, you feel hopeless. Everything of mine, it was, if I don't have money, it's because I've wasted the money. It's my fault. So I just need, and my business model, I go to the next person, I just tell the next person, look, give us some money, let's put here, we'll make profit. My business is very understandable. Even a banker, there was a point. I went to a bank when I went to, let me not mention the bank. I went to a bank, the bank gave me money without collateral, right? My main business right now is fuel and retail. And what else do I do that I can add on here? I'm opening, we're building a manufacturing company. I don't think it's necessary for me to mention it now, but we're opening a manufacturing company for snacks. I think it should be up and running in about 6 months. The good thing, how I do it, if I open a company in Zimbabwe, I put it in Botswana, I put it in South Africa. So automatically it's in 3 countries, you know what I mean? You see, if it doesn't do well in Zimbabwe, it can still do well in Botswana. If it doesn't do well in Botswana, it can still do well in South Africa. Some people ask me, why do you drive a Rolls Royce going to Domboshava? I say, hey, Rolls Royce must go away. You see, tell me where the Rolls Royce must go. You see, never undermine yourself. Never ever think it here somewhere it belongs. It belongs, when you see my house looks like a hotel. Someone comes to me and tell me, hey, why do you build such a beautiful home or big house in the middle of nowhere? This house I got no title deed. I say, hey, this house is not for sale. This is home, right? Even tomorrow there's no genius. This house, everyone will remember. This house will remain with my stamp that there was a guy by the name Genius, right, who used to stay there, right? I need to leave legacy. I put a problem with the people who wants to come and, get concerned or worried about how someone is spending his or her money. When it was the time of poverty, nobody came and say, hey, come on, you're in the long lane. Come here, let me show you life. No one came even a day. Now there is money. They know how to come and tell me, no, don't. If someone put money, you choose to go and give it to the less privileged, that's your choice. You choose to go and spend the money with your girlfriends, that's you. You choose to look after your friends, that's you. You choose to look after whoever, that's you, right? Once you've made the money, spend it the way that makes you happy. You didn't ask me when things were bad when I was in the village. Now you know how to ask me, because it's like I'm showing that, let's be happy, especially as black brothers. Let's be happy if someone is doing well. But what I've seen or what I've realized is we fight each other. Why is he spending money this way? Why is, I don't understand. I didn't want to go to A level. And up to now, I haven't gone to A level. And I'm not going to A level. You see, I chose that. You choose, you want to go to A level. When you finish A level, you still want to go and study somewhere. You're going to go up to 30 years while you're still studying. In 30 years, I'll go to 30 years. I'm now talking of my account, you've got plus or minus something million. That's the language that I'm talking. Because when I left school, I knew what I wanted. I'm here. Things are working out for me. I don't complain. You see, people when they are sitting in university, they are studying genius. You see, they're talking about me. You see, anywhere in the world, they're talking about me. They know me. You see. So, my real name is Genius. But obviously, people, they've named me Ginimbi. People, they just, in the village, tired of calling me Genius, They don't want to call me with a nice name. They have funny name Ginimbi, but anyway, it is then become popular more than Genius, which I was left with no choice than to accept Ginimbi, which I was not given by my parents. So, Ginimbi is my real name, Genius is my nickname, but people, they will remember me as Ginimbi or Genius.